All right, friends. So let's jump back into one of my favorite books, My Rotten Red-Headed Older Brother. So yesterday we focused on writing and determining who the story was mostly about. So you drew the two main characters and you wrote their names. I do have some of your work, but I don't have all of it. So make sure you post your work in the Google Drive and I'll send the reminder to your parents again. Then we went straight to the beginning. How does Trisha feel about her older brother? Draw that and then you were to describe it. Okay. We will discuss in our lesson today how we use the evidence to tell one another why Trisha feels that way about Richard. It's very important to know why. Using all the evidence you know, why does she feel that way about Richard? Today's assignment, you're going to focus on the middle of the story. Draw what Trisha does better than Richard at the carnival. That should be fun. There's a hint there. What ride does Trisha stay on the longest? So, what does she do better than Richard at the carnival? Then you're going to write what's happening. Use your best pounding and tapping, spell your words, and use cups to check your sentences. Then we're going to talk about how Trisha feels when the carnival comes. So, you're going to focus on the middle and then the end. Draw what Richard does for Trisha. There's a hint there as well. What happens when Trisha steps off the merry-go-round? What does Richard do? Write what's happening in your picture. So go back in the text. And when I say go back in the text, that means go to your, I'm going to show you, go to your yesterday's lesson, your Monday lesson, and in it, it reminds you of where things are. So you have it right here, the text that you can read, and it's also in today's lesson, but just in case you forgot what pages you did, it's in yesterday's lesson. But today's lesson, it does show you, sorry, skipped a slide. In today's lesson, it does show you the same thing. So you can click right here and it will play My Rotten Redheaded Older Brother for you. And also in your resource folder, I'm going to go back to um, your week 23, but in your resource folder, and I will transfer it. So by the time tomorrow comes, it will be there in yours. But in your resources, it will also be your March 30th and 31st resources will be that My Rotten Red-Headed Older Brother. It's right here. Okay. So if you have any questions, I am available to you. Good luck and make sure you use, as always, make sure that we always use the text to help us find the answer. Just don't answer. We use the text to help us find the answer.